that was it John Oliver had the void behind him? Yeah.
So, it's a white wall. Look, there's no one here, so no one can hear.
Man, I didn't realize just how like Grizzly Adams I had gotten. Really need to trim.
Huh. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, okay.
Fair. I don't care. Sorry. Well, welcome everyone to episode 98. We're closing in on 100.
Yep.
We've been closing in on 100 for about 3 weeks, but
yeah. This last month or so has been a lot.
I've been fine.
Yeah. Speak for yourself.
I'm completely fine. Let's see if we can move this down. So there we go.
Ooh.
Look, now that's my new camera.
Yeah, I heard about it today.
My new HD camera.
Yeah.
Look how clear and crisp we are.
And I don't even see Howdy Doody.
No, not at all.
So weird.
I tested it out yesterday, so I'm assuming everything's working.
Let's hope.
I mean,
hey, if you can't see or hear us, let us know.
Tess.
She's busy doing stuff.
Wow. And I just got the evil eye.
You did.
Bad.
See or hear you.
Wow. I just got told that she ain't putting up with my crap. That's fair. That's fair. I'm right with you.
I'm used to it.
So what's going on? How's everyone been doing? How's things? We have a barren wall. Well, I don't. I'm in a facility with a barren wall.
Yes, we have. We've moved many things in the last couple of weeks. I'm very tired.
I moved some
tired.
boxes. I moved a few things.
Phil did move a bunch of stuff.
I crawled up in the ceiling on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I watched.
It's Die Hard season.
I think somebody suggested that I get Tess to crawl up in the ceiling, and it was pretty funny. And then Tess immediately went, he would never let me do that. I'm like, you're absolutely correct. She didn't even bat an eye at this point.
We were moving stuff today, and I don't remember what we were talking about moving, but I was like, we're just going to get Tess to do it. And everyone turned and looked at me, and I was like, that was clearly a joke. Calm down, everybody. Like,
yeah. I think everyone knows better. Right?
Yeah.
I have set ground rules, and those
You're not
ground
allowed to lift anything.
and those ground rules are to be followed.
They don't affect me.
That's true.
I told Alex. I also told Alex that if she needed something in those boxes off of the top shelf, that she should call me.
Yep.
And her not do it.
Yeah.
Also,
Mhm.
not that they're not capable of doing it.
Perfectly capable. Also, Alex is a ninja. Did you know that?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I didn't know that till today.
But if the box falls on me, I will probably be fine.
And also make a funny noise.
Exactly. One preferably that doesn't go snap.
Yeah, no, that's not a funny noise.
No.
No. I was thinking more like,
well, it wouldn't be funny to me. I'm pretty sure everyone else around would be laughing.
no, not if there was a snap.
I'm not sure I believe that.
All right, well, if Rhonda was here.
I'm still not sure. Not sure everyone believes. All right, we'll talk some comics. I guess you could talk about a move.
Yep, I've also got a Comic-Con coming up in a week and a half.
And then Tess can yell at us about something. We're not sure what yet, but she'll come up with something.
We'll deserve it. It's fine.
And let's see here. Where do you want to start? Pick a number 1 through 5.
5. Oh, hey. The book that I didn't think I was going to want to talk about because the last issue made me mad.
I actually have liked this book, the last 2 issues. Amazing Spider-Man 66. It should be 666.
So did the last 2 issues, do you mean the last issue of this or that point whatever?
No,
issue
not
in the middle?
the
Okay.
point. No, I mean
So
65 and 66.
The issue 65 made me angry. I was furious.
I've
issue.
enjoyed 65 and 66.
66 made 65 better. I will say that.
Well, I think at the end of the book, you're missing context, right?
Yeah.
Because of what he's doing.
Yeah.
So he's dying. He keeps dying.
Yep.
But spoiler alert, in 65, he went through over 3 million deaths
And then quit.
and then quit.
He was like, I'm done.
Peter just quit. And when we get to this issue, it's been a few months.
And he's filled with nihilism, which I'm not a fan of in my Spider-Man books.
But it's warranted in this case.
But it is. It is. Once it's explained exactly what's going on and how he got to this place.
But my favorite part is that the demon that he fought that put him in this mode is concerned about him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
she's like, I've never seen anyone like him before. And
Doctor Strange goes, yeah, you're not. You're not gonna.
Yeah.
Like it's made Peter, even though he's quit, which once again is unlike Peter and Spider-Man, it all makes sense. But it's actually the most Peter Spider-Man thing there is in its own way. Because it's the way other people are looking at him in this.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though he's quit, he hasn't really quit.
Yeah. I do like that he's eating his feelings through this whole issue.
Yes.
It's very relatable.
Yeah. I mean, but I think that's the point where he's really still trying to find meaning in life, even though he's quit.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that's a big part of this. The last two issues of this, the ending of the last issue and this issue has made me like this series a lot more than I did the first couple of issues.
Yeah. This issue brought me back around. The last issue, you and I had very different responses to that issue.
I will say that I will go back. The first issue of this, I enjoyed because it goes to show you how big of a wuss Dr. Doom is.
Yeah.
Because villains are wusses. I'm telling you now, always, they're garbage. So, it makes me laugh. I don't want to do this.
I don't want to be in pain.
Anyway, this has been good. And this isn't Kelly doing this yet. So this is
we got
Ireland, which she's done some really she's done some really good novels and stuff. But we've got like 3 more issues of this, I think.
Yeah,
I think it's like 9 issues or so weird.
Yeah,
it's a weird number.
Know. Yeah, it is
9 or 10, maybe it's 10. There's a good scene in here where he walks in and someone's robbing a convenience store. And Peter just goes up to him, but he's quit being Spider-Man. So he's kind of like, is this $60 really worth you going to jail for 5 years? Like, is this what you really want to, it's actually really well done. The writing in this is actually well done.
Sassy Peter is always fun. So, even if he's a little bit nihilistic, Sassy Peter.
It was good.
Going backwards. You want to talk about the giant book?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, let's talk about the giant book.
The greatest race of all time.
It's the limited collector's edition presents
Superman versus Flash.
It moves so fast.
It did. So this is another of DC's reprints of their Marvel's was treasuries. I still call these treasuries.
Yeah.
But they just called them limited collectors. So it's got everything.
Yeah, it's so cool.
It's got the Fortress of Solitude levels and
then you can cut up the back cover and make a diorama.
Yeah. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
So if you missed it the first time, in the 70s.
Came out in 73 or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You can pick it up this time. I have the original one of these, but I also have one of these now. Because sucker. Sorry, I'm just putting these back in the bag. Sorry. We'll remember to do it later. Let's pick it up. That's probably my pick of the week.
Yeah.
Hey, Void Rivals.
Yep.
Wait, what number? We're on 16.
Yeah, we're
Void Rivals
deep
16.
into the Void Rivals now.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but so this has all really been Transformers based up until now.
It wasn't until this issue.
And this issue
that I really realized just how deep the Transformers lore was in this book.
Wow. They not only did they go into there, but now we've actually broken into Cobra Law.
Yeah.
Which is a whole nother. Don't forget your little squeezy.
I
thing?
have it. It's
Okay.
in my bag.
all right. I
Thank
just
you.
wanted to make sure. I didn't know if it was still back there. I can't remember what they're called. What are they called? Squishables.
I think.
Yeah.
I
Mad
don't
balls.
remember.
It's a squid. No, it's not a mad ball. It's a squid. It's a small squishable.
Oh, so it's a squid.
Squid. So anyway, so up until this point, it's all been Transformers based, but now we are tying in just how much Cobra La has to do
Yeah,
in this entire universe, and it's insane.
yeah.
Like that
Also,
whole, like I can't believe where they went. I still can't believe that this book means something.
so the thing that got me is this whole time there's been this godlike being to these people called Zerta Trion. And it did not click in my head until this issue that Zerta Trion is clearly adjacent to Alpha Trion.
Yes.
Like it did not occur to me.
For me, it clicked last issue.
Did it?
Yeah, it
man,
clicked last
was-
issue when she was going on like crap.
Oh man.
They've got a rival for Alpha Trion now that's a part of this,
Yeah.
and it's a part of this whole thing. I think when we get done with this, so it's probably going to be 10 more issues. So issue 25
Yeah.
is probably going to blow the whole universe up.
Man, it's
Because Unicron has got to be somehow a part of Alpha, and
yeah.
it's got to be because she's basically on like another Unicron
Right.
in here.
Yeah.
Here. And Brian, to answer your question, you got to pick up the trade. Void Rivals is not you can pick up at issue 6 and go forward.
You definitely have to start at the beginning. Yeah.
Because this book has been such a linchpin in the Energon universe, you've got to start at the beginning. There's no other way.
And
I normally wouldn't tell you this. I would even say in Transformers, you could probably start at like trade 2.
Yeah.
Right? You just need to know they're there, they rebooted. But Void Rivals is going to be the complete linchpin.
And up until this issue, I was like, it's Transformers adjacent. It's not really it's not really a huge part. It is. And it's going to be. I think when they finally do the big Energon universe crossover, the characters from this series are going to be like the main people.
Yeah, 3. The third trade hadn't come out yet, though.
No,
right?
not yet.
Yeah. Yeah, the third trade should be coming out soon.
It's 16, so it won't come out until after 18 because there's 6 issue
There's 6
trades.
issues, yeah.
6 issue trades.
But yeah, so it is, but it is definitely.
You could very easily pick up the first 2 trades and then the
single issues. Yeah. It's just going to be hard to pick up those first few issues.
Yeah, I think I still have some number 1s because I ordered a crazy amount of number 1s, but like,
then no 2s and 3s.
Yeah, we might have some like 3rd and 4th printings of some of that, but I won't know until mid-February.
Yeah, the new art was 13 because it's 6, 6, and 6 for Void Rivals.
Yeah,
they're actually using the old old math standard instead of the 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So, but the Void Rivals is. I'm still floored every time I read it at how good it is and how it shouldn't be as good as it is. Like every issue is like when I got to this page 3 of the issue, I went, holy crap, just holy crap, and went like, I cannot believe what just happened.
Yeah. So also we missed some time. So last week the new Transformers came out, and I like how there are certain character traits that some of the characters have that are just universal.
Right.
Like Thundercracker doesn't really want to kill people. He's not really a bad dude.
Right.
Megatron's favorite member of the Decepticons continues to be Laserbeak. It's his bestie.
Yeah.
Like anyway, Transformers continues to be amazing.
As he ripped him apart, but that's a whole that's a whole nother thing.
Well, no, he just plugged in. He's plugged in. It's fine.
Well, yeah.
He can
I'm
see
just
now.
ripping your guts out to plug in.
Yeah, it's fine. He's a robot. It's fine.
Which one?
So the one on top is gonna be my pick of the week, unless Tessa's gonna make me fight her.
I mean, there are 2 Wonder Woman titles.
Yeah, I was gonna say whichever one you don't want, that's the one I'm picking.
I mean, I want both of them, but I won't be greedy.
Okay.
I'll take regular Wonder Woman.
All right. So then this is Tessa's pick of the week.
Okay. So Wonder Woman 17, which number one, this cover
It's so good.
is probably the best cover in weeks as far as a regular cover.
It's really good.
I mean, the profile of this.
So this story arc is called Fury, and it is not about Diana.
This book continually gets better and better. Like, it's not one of my two favorite issues of Wonder Woman so far, but how the story is playing out, this trade, it's probably going to be my favorite trade because of just how everything is set up.
It's so perfect.
And just the Diana pieces with Trinity is just amazing. And to me, what you're seeing is you're seeing the calm before the storm with Diana. So the Wonder Girls started a couple of issues ago, which 15 is my favorite, right? Yeah, 17. So 2 issues ago, 15. Man, I still love 15. But basically, the Wonder Girls wanted to help, and Diana went, fine. Like, you're going to help anyway. She finally gave in. So they are helping. And while they are helping, she's talking to her daughter. I can't wait until she's done with her grieving.
Yeah.
Because it is going to be phenomenal. Like, I cannot imagine what Tom King has in store.
Yeah, I don't know.
For when Diana finishes her grieving. But she's taking her time. She's being who Diana is. And she's grieving and letting the Wonder Girls just take over.
And I will say that I read this issue yesterday. And because of where the villain of the piece ends up at the end of the issue, reading it yesterday added another layer to the story.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. That was my first thought. When I realized where he was, I was like, oh man, Tom King's a prophet.
Yeah. Like, this has been amazing. Like, everything about it.
Last night, Phoebe and I were watching an episode of Voyager, and it was an episode where some weird thing was going on, and like the captain's arm got all bendy and weirdly out of shape, and I was like, that happened to Cassie in this issue.
Like, all the characters have stayed in their personality, but the way that they work together, the way the Wonder Girls work together, because there is a mission involved in this, is amazing. And
the bait and switch in the middle of the fight was so good.
Yeah.
Like, so good.
Guys, I cannot repeat enough that Wonder Woman is the single best superhero book coming out in the last 17 issues.
All right, Brian, pick between Void Rivals or Wonder Woman run. I think Wonder Woman. As much as I love Void Rivals and the whole Energon universe, Wonder Woman has been...
Yeah. Wonder Woman is by far the best. Like, I love Void Rivals, but it doesn't compare to Wonder Woman. Like, issue 10 and issue 15 of Wonder Woman are my 2 favorite issues of the last 2 years. By far.
And I will say the only reason Wonder Woman wasn't the first book I read this week was because of the next book,
which is the best book this week,
which is also Wonder Woman,
which is Absolute Wonder Woman. Absolute Wonder Woman number 4. It's the issue where she gets her arm back.
And the magics that she has to use are like dark magics. Yeah. These are not like happy Gaia magics.
Well, once again, she was raised by Cersei.
Yeah.
So she is basically a demigod from hell.
Yeah.
It's basically.
And one of the things that I really, really loved about this was that the last time she used the anime sword, it was oversized and comical. And this time, it's the size of like a building. She's like, guess I got to make my anime sword grow.
But you know what? What's funny is she's more irritated. She goes, "Huh? I don't know why I didn't do this before." So I think I like this. All right, so I will tell you, out of these two Wonder Woman books, that Wonder Woman book's my favorite.
Okay.
Wonder Woman
That's
proper
fair.
is my favorite. Where I think this book I love, it's my favorite of the absolutes, is the fact that this universe was created from Darkseid. So it's kind of a hellish universe, and she's still Wonder Woman, even though she was raised by Cersei and raised in hell. She's still Wonder Woman.
One of
At
my
the end of the day, they still got the character exactly where the character needs to be.
the issue before this ends with her going on television and saying Wonder Woman believes in you, and I felt that.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
100%.
I think my favorite sequence of this entire series so far was little toddler Diana, when the little fire lizard came up and tried to burn her, and she grabs him and she goes, "No, no, no," and then kisses him on the head. It was it's like she was born to be this person, and she just doesn't know any other way to be. She's just,
because she is an Amazon. She's
Yeah.
just the last Amazon, and she was given to Cersei because there are no more Amazons.
Yeah.
And I even like the way that they're portraying Cersei,
yeah.
because Cersei is still who she needs to be, but she's pissed because now this little girl has made her feel something, and she's mad at the gods. And they were like, yeah, probably. Like, everything about it is handled so well.
In the first
Like,
issue, when the baby's there, Cersei's like, "Do I have to take care of this thing? What am I supposed to do?" And then there's a snake coming, and she's like, "Oh, problem's gonna take care of itself. Cool."
Yeah.
And then Diana eats the snake across the cave. This is so good.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I already love Kelly Thompson as
Yeah.
a writer, and she gets Wonder Woman. As far as this book is coming out, along with the other Wonder Woman book, Kelly Thompson gets Wonder Woman as well as Tom King is getting Wonder Woman.
I agree.
Now, there's been a lot of great writers on Wonder Woman, but right now, Tom King is it.
Yeah, I agree.
Kelly Thompson is second, and then Greg Rucka. Like, I hate to say it, but Greg Rucka has fallen to third, which I
Right?
never would have thought I would have ever said that.
Rucka's first run on Wonder Woman has been my favorite run on Wonder Woman until this run of Wonder
Yes. And now this I mean, it's only 4 issues, so Rucka still has a chance to
Yeah.
take second back over. But
Yeah.
if Kelly Thompson stays on this for a long time, it won't.
Yeah. Yeah, that book
It
is
won't happen.
so good.
It just won't happen. Hey, and we finally have Ultimate Spider-Man 13, which
Why is the Mole Man so terrifying?
right?
Like, I was like, what in the world?
Guys, the new Sinister Six that they have in the Ultimate Universe is the creepiest Sinister Six
Yeah.
they've ever put out.
This version of Craven also is other version of evil, I think.
Yeah, he's a completely different.
Yeah.
Like, everyone in this is set up really weird. I think the thing I'm intrigued. So we didn't really talk about the last issue was the holiday issue where they had Christmas dinner, and then there was a twist at the end, which leads into here, which is insane. Now, I know they probably won't do this here, but I will tell you, when I got to the end of this issue, one of my thoughts was, they're going to kill Peter Parker.
I had a similar thought.
I'm like, they're going to screw around. And then by the time this reaches that end of the year, for the Maker to come back, they're going to kill Peter Parker. Now, I can't imagine and fathom that they would do it. But at the same time,
they set it up really well in this issue. If it happens,
if they don't kill him, I will be shocked.
Yeah.
Like I said, it just will not be just because of who he is. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like, this book is insane. So, well, it's been a month now. Spoiler alert: Peter's missing.
Yeah.
So basically, the Peter Parker in issue 12 that was at the Christmas party was that weird
The
suit that Iron Man,
Picotech
the
suit.
Picotech suit that
Yep.
Iron Man. So it's an AI, basically.
Yep.
It's a computer AI that made himself look like Peter. I had to go back and read that issue twice because of the way it was done so well that you didn't notice until the twist.
Yep.
That he
I
was
certainly
gone.
didn't see it at all.
No.
Yeah.
And then in this issue, people are looking for Peter, but he's been missing for 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, well,
Yeah, that's one of the things about the Ultimate books is that they're happening in real time. There's a month in between issues.
yes.
So like stuff happens in the background and you're just like, wait, what did I miss?
Yeah.
Which is an interesting storytelling,
Yes.
but I want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
I want to see it all.
Yeah. I mean, I know when at least we got a few years of the other Peter Parker before they killed him in that Ultimate Universe, but
Yeah.
I'm not so sure he's going to make it 2 years. Like, I just wouldn't be surprised. And once again, I don't think it's bad writing.
Yeah,
I actually
not at
think
all.
it's really good writing if it does, because once again, it's Peter's just like in the original Ultimate Universe. He's the linchpin in this Ultimate Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's that guy. He's 100% that guy that makes it all happen. And that goes, and I think that's the thing on the other Amazing 66, especially with this issue,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's a little weird, the conversation between the Demon and Doc Strange also solidifies Peter and Spider-Man as the linchpin in 616.
I agree. Yeah.
Like that one issue, even though we've gotten it a few times, it also did the same thing.
Yeah.
I think, even with him quitting, once again, there's a paragraph in there where Doctor Strange is talking to the Demon and the other one is like, well, my death count was up to 800,000. And basically the Demon goes, oh, that's adorable. Peter's death count is over 3 million, and he still never let go of what he was doing. So I was like, yeah. And Doctor Strange carried that 800,000 over years, right? It wasn't in one
go.
In one go. It was over years, where Peter's was in one go. Yeah, it's actually, I hate to say it, it was actually well done. Mm-hmm. And his quitting is very much warranted.
It makes sense. Yeah. Now that I understand what is happening, I'm not mad anymore.
Yeah.
I forgive you.
Yeah, I don't think they'll drown him. I don't think we're gonna get a flood in this.
Magneto's mad again.
Yeah. We already got to deal with the Ultimate Wolverine. So I didn't even read that. Did you read Ultimate Wolverine?
I did read it.
And
it is certainly a Wolverine.
Okay. That's kind of how I look at things.
It is like the most brutal version you could think of. Like in the Ultimate Universe, like, you know, Colossus and Magic, they rule over Russia with an iron fist.
Right.
So they somehow or another got their hands on I think it's actually like
a super adaptoid,
the real Wolverine. But as they were modifying him, his code name was Winter Soldier.
Oh.
Of course.
Sure.
And I'll be honest, at the beginning, I thought it was Bucky. I 100%, I told Tess, I was like, I think it's Bucky. And 2 seconds later, she shows me that she just saw a thing on the internet that said Ultimate Wolverine is the Winter Soldier. And it turned out, yeah, okay, he's the Winter Soldier, but he's not Bucky. He's not Bucky. But it was
fine.
It was brutal. It was not a happy story at all.
I'm glad I skipped it.
Yeah, it's Wolverine. It's mind controlled Wolverine working for the bad guys, doing bad guy stuff. Yeah. Not my cup of tea.
Well, I'm not really a big Wolverine fan to begin with, so that doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not a big.
I can't help your shortcomings.
Oh my god. That's brutal.
So what else is coming out this week? Superman, where there's Doomsday stuff.
Yeah, Superman, Detective. Tom Taylor continues on Detective. This book has been also quite good. He makes me want to read more Batman. And also, this they're not in it a lot, but Tim Drake gets to be the best Robin as always.
Yeah. He did.
I was so excited.
Wolverine Revenge, which is also incredibly brutal. The only reason I'm reading it is because it's Hickman. It is pseudo Old Man Logan kind of thing. Also, Colossus is once again the bad guy.
Sure, why not?
We got Uncanny X-Men, which picks up after the whole thing that happened, the little 4-part crossover. Stuff I have not read yet that I want to read, Justice League Unlimited.
Which was good. I
am looking very much forward to that. The second issue of TVA. First issue was very silly.
That's the whole point, right?
I expect it to be more silly. And then this other thing, Doctor Doom and Rocket Raccoon. I have no idea what the heck is going on in this book, but it has Doctor Doom hanging out with Rocket, drinking.
Yeah, that's the Straczynski's doing a set of 6 one-shots of unlikely team-ups. So that's the first one.
Like Doom and Rocket drinking together. I hope it's just the two of them getting drunk, talking nonsense in Latveria. That's what I want this whole issue to be. I just haven't had time to read it yet. Also, there was this that came out this week that I really want to read because I'm also very bad at math. Hope Larson writes real good.
Yeah,
was this middle grade?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably so.
ages 8 to 12.
Yep.
So I should only take me about 4 weeks to read it.
Yeah. It's Hope Larson, so I got it.
Black Canary came out this week as well.
Oh, yeah.
This week as
I
well.
haven't read the second issue yet.
Black Canary came out this week?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to pick one of those up then.
It's very good. It's very good.
Okay.
I've enjoyed the first 2
The
issues.
first 2 issues have been
I still have to read number 2.
So I guess that's in there.
yes.
All right,
Yeah.
I need to grab one of those before I leave.
Yes.
I don't know how I missed that.
We did today receive last week's diamond shipment. So Bill, good news. Zootopia is here.
Yeah.
So anyway, not the cover that I ordered, of course, but you know, most of Zootopia is here.
So, all right. Yeah, Black Canary. Black Canary, the first 2 issues of Black Canary has been excellent. It is, I can't say that I've always been a Black Canary fan, mainly because she hangs out with Green Arrow and I could care less. I couldn't care less. There we go.
Mhm.
Because Green Arrow is just the only time I ever liked him was in the Hard Riding Heroes with him and Green Lantern.
Yeah.
That 3-issue Matt
I
Wagner.
enjoyed the Kevin Smith run where he didn't have a
a
soul anymore.
yeah. But this Black Canary is awesome.
She's so
Like it's her doing her thing that she's good at and showing you why she is who she is.
Yeah.
There's a bit at the end of this issue. It's her and Batman sparring. It's very good.
Oh, that's cool.
I do like, so I'm assuming they're keeping on that this is round 3.
Uh-huh.
I do like the fact it's only a 6-issue miniseries because it's a 6-round fight.
Mhm.
So okay, I like the way.
Yeah.
Like the way.
Yeah,
Once
that's
again,
cool.
it's Tom King though.
Yeah.
So,
I keep forgetting it's Tom King.
and then I also read Jenny Sparks, which is Tom King,
Mhm.
which has actually been really good. If you read The Old Authority and the way they brought Jenny Sparks into the DC universe with this, it was actually pretty good.
Mhm.
There's actually in this Jenny Sparks, there's actually a 3-page section of her and Superman that takes place right after the apocalypse in 2020.
Oh,
Really?
And she's pissed
Obviously.
because nothing's happening. Of course, she's the symbol of the century.
yeah.
And then she's yelling at Superman. She's like, can't you do something? He goes, I can't punch a virus.
Aw.
Yeah. And then she like rips off her mask and throws it away and all that. And she was like, this and that. And then Superman reaches down. He pulls another mask out of his boot and he hands it to her. He goes, I don't know if I can carry it or not and what it can mutate into. It's, if nothing else, y'all should go read. It's
Wow.
right at the beginning. It's
Oh,
like
that's awesome.
just 3 pages of Jenny Sparks and Superman. It's handled
Okay.
really well. Yeah. This whole book has really been about the Captain Atom
Yeah.
is really, I mean, it's her book, but it's
Yeah. I saw a picture today of caked up Captain Atom
he
on Reddit. It was like the two of them standing face to face,
Yeah.
but only one of them got that booty,
Yeah.
and it's Captain Atom.
Yeah. he he thinks he deserves to be God.
Oh, sure.
And
Didn't he
so-
become God in the Wildstorm universe for a minute?
Probably, but that's what this whole thing is. He thinks he should be God because of he can do these things.
Hmm.
And there's actually a really good bit where he did, to prove it, he manipulated a guy who had cancer and healed him because he could manipulate atoms.
Okay.
And so he basically
Yeah.
ripped it out of him. And then, but once again, the guy didn't want to be saved because his wife had already died.
Oh.
And so he was going to die and go be.
Mm.
So, like, everything doesn't. So, this was a really good one where Jenny finally just kind of reams him a new one. It was pretty good. Captain Booty. Sure.
Yar. Oh, right. Wrong booty.
Different. All right. So, that's a lot of books
Yeah.
and a lot more stuff.
A lot of good. And we missed a few weeks of books, but
Yeah, it's fine.
we'll get.
We'll
get
pick
there.
back up. Like I said, we're closing in on episode 100.
Yeah.
So what else is going on? What else is going on, Tommy and Tess?
All right. So, Powhatan Comic Con, February 1st from 11 to 4. We're going to have, oh my God, my brain just, I'm so tired. We're going to have a lot of comic vendors, artists. Philip and Jacqueline are going to do a panel about banned books.
We are?
Yeah, that's what you told me.
I haven't heard anything about it, though.
What? We talked about this months
I
ago.
understand that, but have they set up the panels and stuff? Like
No.
this book?
No one knows what anyone is doing.
Okay.
I've got a friend who's going to do like a superhero art class for kids or adults. I don't think it really matters. He volunteers in the Goochland Library once a month to do like a superhero art class. Drew Moss, the current artist on Thundercats, is joining us as our special guest. Thank you, Phoebe. My brain just completely quit. So Drew's going to be there.
Thank God somebody knows what's going on.
Yeah. Oh my God. Drew will have prints. He'll have books. He's going to be doing sketches. I forget how much he said he was going to charge for sketches, but it honestly, based on other convention sketches, they're cheap. So I'm really excited to have him out. He is semi-local. I think he lives in the Hampton Roads area, something like that.
I think it is. Yeah, I think that's where he lives.
Anyway, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be the biggest one we've ever had. We're going to have more vendors than we've ever had there before. I will be there early and all day. It should be a good time. I'm very excited.
It's at 10, right? 11? What time?
It's 11 to 4.
11 to 4. Okay, yeah. I'll be there at 11. And then I'll probably be that afternoon moving down to Richmond Comics. So to answer your question, Brian, yes, we will be doing a show next week from this same barren spot location.
It'll be even more barren next week.
And so, but that will be episode 99. So episode 100 will be in the new Richmond Comics.
It's almost like we planned it. Let's pretend like we did. Yeah, we did that on purpose.
I'm taking credit for it. 100% taking credit for it. So yes. So I look at it as Richmond Comics is still allowing me to come in and film a show because Tess keeps threatening to kick me out and put a picture up and saying I'm banned for life. So
what I find really funny and have for about a week now is that Philip currently does not have a key to this particular location, but he does to the new one.
I do. Yeah. I do. Yeah. I can't get into this place, but I can get into the new store. It's true. Yeah. So yes.
By next Wednesday, the plan is the only thing that's going to be left in here is the register and the new release stuff and the $5 books, which, in case you didn't know, please tell all your friends, we have thousands of books in here that are just $5 each.
And mangas.
Hardcovers, graphic novels, manga, regular novels, $5 each. Please come buy them so I don't have to move them. That is my sales pitch. I'm so tired.
For the record, I don't care.
Our last day in this spot will be January 30th, and then we'll be open in the new spot February 1st.
Just so you know, I don't pack. I don't pack and I don't unpack.
Yeah,
I move boxes, but that is the extent of what
we just
I'm
put
doing.
some saddlebags on him and
That's right.
he's moved things on along.
Yeah, I'm not packing. I am not unpacking. As I am not Tetrising.
I want to Tetris.
I'll leave that for Tess. I have moved a ton of boxes down there, but that's all I do. Yeah, I'm a small pack mule. And electrical work. I do electrical work too.
That's true. Yep.
I do that also.
I'm trying to think. Is there other things?
All right,
going on?
so next Thursday will be the last day.
Yeah.
This place will be open.
Yep.
Not this Thursday, but
Right.
next
Thursday the 30th.
And then Friday you're gonna be closed.
Yep.
On the 31st, and then reopen on.
Yeah, we're gonna like test everything in the new spot to make sure everything works properly.
So
And then-
I'll be able. Well, I'll have everything unhooked this weekend over here on this side.
Yeah.
Because I can go ahead and get the
The
Green
new
Lantern and the Batman sign down. Sorry, folks. I was thinking. I was thinking out loud. Oh yeah, and we lost 3 people, so that's fine. It's what we have to do sometimes. So yeah, lots of stuff going on.
Yep. And after we're done moving and the con is over, it's time to start putting free comic book day together.
Yes, there's still a free comic book day.
Yep.
By the way.
First Saturday in May.
Yeah.
We'll start
So I'm
promoting
gonna
it now.
go back up and answer Bill's question at the beginning. Yes, you're correct. Diamond did file for bankruptcy. There's still a free comic book day.
Yep. Diamond filed for bankruptcy. Like I said, we got last week's Diamond books today, which is weird because the Diamond books from 2 weeks ago we got on Friday.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean,
they're getting there.
things had to ship.
Maybe
eventually.
next week they'll
catch up.
catch. Maybe doubt it, but we'll see.
Maybe you'll
We'll
catch
see.
up by the that first week in February.
Yeah, maybe.
So I mean, that'd be something. That'd
Yeah.
be something.
Yep.
We still got to figure out where we're going to film the show in the news location.
Oh,
I have an
man.
idea, but
Okay, I have not given it a single ounce of thought. So
I did the other day. I talked to Tess.
Yeah.
I told Tess.
Yep.
okay.
I'm pretty sure we're going to do it
We got it figured
where
out,
the
sweetheart.
register is. We'll
Okay.
have that wall behind us.
Oh, the
it's
fancy
low
books?
enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the
that's a
fancy
good
books
idea.
will be our new back
Yeah.
wall
Cool.
because it should work right there pretty well.
Nice. What will happen with that? If you mean the bankruptcy, Diamond's going to sell off pieces until they have enough money to pay off all their debts. Like that's the version of bankruptcy that they're in.
Yeah.
I don't.
Or sell off enough.
Sell off enough assets to pay off everything, but I don't know what that means for them long term.
Yeah.
I have thoughts, but
But we don't
don't know.
know. I mean,
I don't know.
once again, I mean, they filed all the court stuff. The stuff that we do know is that they're looking to sell off a couple pieces to another distributor.
Yeah, the distributor Universal from Canada.
Right.
They've already
What, Alliance?
they're gonna buy Alliance, so that's Diamond's gaming arm. They're gonna buy Diamond UK,
Right.
and then there's
Something else.
there was a
Can't-
third thing, but
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was. But there's a lot of speculation that they're just gonna straight up buy Diamond proper.
But
But I
that we
don't
don't know.
Yeah,
Like, we
don't-
just know those
yeah.
things that have been mentioned. Like, since I have no skin in the game anymore, other than buying books, my first thought is, well, who gets Overstreet? Well, they could do it Overstreet.
That is a good
Like,
question.
I get that most people don't care about Overstreet anymore.
Yeah.
I care about Overstreet.
So from what I gather, Steve's son has sort of taken the reins on Overstreet, trying to do the online version, but that hasn't really been really updated in a while. Well, I haven't really looked at it in a little while,
Right.
but
So Bill, that was the big change this week, is that Image is completely gone from Diamond and Pullbox now. So for FOC to do Image for right now, what you'll need to do is go to Lunar. look at the lunar FOC, and then email in. I'm speaking for Tommy at
Yeah.
this point, but I'm just telling you what I did this weekend. I went to lunar. I looked up the image stuff that I wanted, and I emailed it in because you can't do it through Pullbox because Image completely pulled all their stuff from Diamond because of the cost.
So I will say, and this has been in the works for a couple of months now. In February, we're going to be switching over. We're going to stop using Pullbox, and we're moving to a program called Comic Shop Assistant. So you can go Google it. I think it's just comicshopassistant.com. Take a look at it. I think it's going to be a significantly better system. And I know that the person that built it, I can call him and be like, hey, man, this thing isn't working. And he will tell me why and fix it.
Right.
Like this is,
He's a good guy.
he is a very good guy. He's super smart.
I irritated him 2 years ago, I think.
He asked a million questions. Philip asked him a million questions, and I think he had answers for all of them.
No, he did not. That's why I
Oh.
irritated him.
I see. You guys talked about data for so long, I fell asleep.
I think he ended up implementing some of the stuff that I brought up.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. But anyway,
'Cause I was like, well, what about this and this and this? And he goes,
yeah, the team that built the system, we know them. They're good people. They are very smart.
they are very smart. They're
was
data
in-
people. So
It was in beta for like 5 years, I think.
yeah, it was for a long time.
And he's gone wide with it. So Alpha is switching over to them next week. And then we will be theoretically switching over the week after. So the first week of February. I'm not sure how much longer. I don't know. I'm going to send out emails to everybody to let them know, hey, this is what's going on with our system once I know exactly what we're doing. But we are going to be making that change soon. And man, am I glad we are making that change based on this week, this last 7 days of what I can only call catastrophic failure by Pullbox. I am not happy about it because I like the people that I know at Diamond and the people that work on Pullbox. I really hope they all come out of this well. But from our standpoint, the software don't work the way it's supposed to work. And it hasn't in a while. So I'm excited to upgrade to something better.
Bum, bum, bum.
So anyway, that's
And I'm just glad that Richmond Comics let me still come in the shop so I can film a show. Or I'm still glad that Tess lets me come into a shop so I can film a show.
she tried to make me go home earlier. And I was like, I got a show to do. And she was like, I guess.
In case y'all were wondering, yes, Tess is my boss when I show up at work here. I'm now
God.
below Tess.
No.
Yep. Sorry. You're now responsible for me.
No.
Hey, as long as it's not me, I'm fine. Yeah, it's good.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Sorry. Yeah. I just do what I'm told.
Yep.
I'm pretty good at it though. I'm pretty good at
you are
doing what
really
I'm told.
good at it.
Move that box. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God.
I will grab this car.
Yes.
Yes.
Tess, you are now Source
Source
Supreme.
Supreme. Yep. We appreciate that.
All right. I think
All right.
that is enough for us this
Yep.
week.
That is it. We will be back here next week. Maybe we'll sit somewhere else.
Wherever the most blank space is.
Maybe we'll put the
we can go over there. It's going to be completely
well,
empty.
maybe we'll put maybe I'll get you to put the new books on the wall next Tuesday.
Yeah,
and-
before we start.
And before we start, and we'll have the new books behind
I was
us
going to
and
do
sit
that
down.
tonight, but there were people in here till like 2 minutes to 7.
So we'll do that.
All right.
Thanks everyone for joining us. We will be back on our regularly scheduled Tuesdays going forward now. So
Yep. We
welcome
should-
back. Thanks a lot. Join us.
Thank you. Bye.
Hope you like a new camera.
Bye.
Hope you all heard us fine.
I hope we're sharp.
Oh.
I blend into my jacket though. I can
You
almost-
really do. You're like a floating head and some pieces of arms.
All right. Thanks everybody. Talk to you
Good night.
later. Bye. End.